So in this video, I'm going to talk about the difference between the base plate and the welding. So a couple of things here. Number one is this is the CR product. This has been installed here for about 3 years now, and we are pretty much 2 blocks away from the ocean. So we have a lot of salt in the air. And look at our product. So our product, it's made of galvanized steel with a powder coating. And also look at the weld that we have on our product. I just want to point this out because this is how the product will attach to the base plate, and you bolt the base plate into the ground itself. So you can have a thick base plate, but if the weld is horrible, this thing is just gonna come right apart. So I want to look at our competition right here. So if you look here, look at the weld. Like, they didn't even weld over here. All right. And then if you look at the weld specifically here, let me try to zoom in on the product itself. So if you look right there, it didn't even make a 45-degree angle. This is a hand weld. Look, versus ours is done by a robotic machine. This way we can ensure that it's consistent and every weld is going to be solid and good. Just look at the difference. I mean, it's not just aesthetic. It's basically the quality of your hand weld depends on this weld. So if this weld sucks, this thing is just gonna come right off. It really doesn't matter. And if you make one good piece, but then another piece is horrible because you have, bad QC and bad manufacturing process, this is where you can get in trouble with, the railing, the post failing. And look at over here. Do you even see a weld over here? There is no weld. This is another competitor's product. So just once again, comparing our CR product versus our competition, it's kind of a night and day difference if you ask me. The other difference here is that look at the hole size. So we have bigger holes because we have bigger bolts that go into the ground. If this bolt sucks or your attachment, hardware sucks, it's going to come right out of the ground. So, look at these over here and look at the thickness of the plate. That's another thing to consider as well. So I'm just going to zoom in over here so you can see the plate. Our competition have thinner plates versus look at ours, thicker plates. And once again, this is about 3 years and we are just right along the coast. All right.